Hello everyone, and I'll be playing There's Someone in the Corner of My Room. You wake up to find some guy standing in a corner of your room, and he seems to be getting closer and closer every night. So, like maybe sleep paralysis demon, maybe? Who knows? Let's go with our name. I've been waking up in the middle of the night for the past month. Without fail, there's always this overwhelming sense of dread. Tonight is no different. I lay there in silence with nothing but the sound of the wind and the occasional cricket to keep me company. Just as I'm about to fall back asleep, the floorboards creak and there's a tap on the wall. I try to convince myself that it was the random noise that the house usually makes or some animal outside. But it sounds more and more human every day. Almost like someone is in the room with me. I know nothing bad would happen if I open my eyes, but I can't help but being paranoid. I don't even wake up when I need to use the bathroom. Let's open our eyes. This whole thing has been going on for far too long. I'm not a kid anymore. I need to man up and face my deep fears. Just a small peek won't hurt. What the hell is that? How's someone in my house? I could have sworn I locked the door. Unless they broke in. I don't get paid until next week. I can't afford to fix a broken window or door. Good morning, Henry. Just standing there. You're not usually up at this hour. His voice sounds familiar. Whoever you are, get out of my house right now. I'll call the police if you don't. Relax, it's not like I'm here willingly. Right, I know that voice from anywhere. He sounds just like me. The only difference is that his voice is a bit deeper than mine. You didn't just appear here, you have walked in. You're so annoying when you're scared. I don't want to be here, and you don't want me here. Fortunately, I'm stuck here whether you like it or not. Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you or anything. Are you sure about that? You look pretty threatening to me. Couldn't even if I wanted to. Yeah, right, as if I believe that. Who are you and what do you want from me? You don't know me? That explains why you're acting weird. Duh, anyone would be scared of some random guy who's watching them in their sleep. I thought you were being dramatic. It wasn't being my first time seeing you panic over something so small. Small? You're anything but small. And what do you mean by that? How long have you been watching me for? Don't tell me, are you some sort of stalker? I know I'm like super hot and stuff, but please shut up already. To answer your question, I've been watching you for a while now. I'm sure you won't believe me when I say this, but I first met you in the dream. I've been wanting to meet you ever since. So since I'm your dream man, you broke into my house? I told you to stop. You're making this weird. As if it wasn't already weird. Alright, fine. What's your name then, Mr. I'm Not a Stalker? I don't have one. Call me whatever you want. Adam. How about Adam? You kinda look like one. Such a boring name, but I suppose it fits. My bad for expecting better. It's nice to finally meet you. My name is Adam. And with that, introductions are over. Are you feeling better now? I hate it if you still wanted to call the police. I think I'm starting to get used to you. This has to be a dream, right? Or are you some kind of sleep paralysis demon? A demon? Don't compare me to such ugly things. I'll let you guess again. Just don't say anything demon adjacent. Well, what else could you be? You're definitely not human from the looks of it. Took you long enough. Surprised you didn't notice sooner. Yeah, well, it's not exactly easy to see in the dark. Maybe if I had night vision like a certain demon here, may or may not have. No offense, but what else am I supposed to think? You look more uncanny the longer I look. Full offense taken. I'll have you know that I worked day and night just to make myself look as handsome and as human as possible. If it helps, I can't really tell what's wrong. I guess it's a bit of everything. Great, and here I was excited to talk to you. You know how boring it is standing here with nothing to do? The most interesting thing that happened all week was when a cat showed up. I couldn't see it, but it was nice to hear. Wow, you're starting to make me feel bad for you. I don't need your pity. All I'm saying is if I knew you were going to be this rude, I would have tried avoiding you. I'm sorry, alright, I promise to be nicer. No need, I'm just being dramatic. What? It's more fun than just nodding my head and staying silent. But since you're so sorry, there is something I'd like you to do for me. My soul isn't for sale. I'm not a demon. What I want isn't your soul, or sacrifice, or whatever weird thing you're thinking of. All I want for you is to turn the TV on at night. The volume doesn't have to be on, I just need something to pass the time with. I don't know about that. Keeping the TV on at night would cost me in the long run. I know you're stuck there and all, but surely there's something you can give me. You have to be kidding me. I wouldn't have asked you if I knew you were this evil. Fine, what do you want from me? Give me a kiss, leave the moment you're able to, be my friend. I'd go with the first option, which sounds ridiculous. The kiss? Could you give me a kiss? Ew, no. Sorry, I meant to turn you down more politely. It's just that I really, really don't want to do that. Especially with you. I was just joking. You don't have to do anything, I'll turn it on for you. And I was joking about finding you repulsive. You're a perfectly average guy. Thanks, I guess. I grabbed the remote off the nightstand and threw it his way. Adam barely manages to catch it. Give me a warning next time, you almost hit me. Damn, I was really hoping you'd go through you like a ghost. If you can catch things, why didn't you just grab the remote? Right, I forgot you were, you know. Anyway, I'm glad that's settled. Now, as much as I would love to continue our little chat, I've got school tomorrow and can't be late again. So if you don't mind, I'd like to go to bed now. Go ahead, you don't need my permission. You can fall asleep in the middle of a sentence for all I care. Or is it that you're uncomfortable sleeping knowing that I'm here? I mean, I can manage since we're on friendly terms. It won't be easy, but I'm sure I can manage. You promise not to stare at me in my sleep, right? I'm not used to having a sleepover, so this is pretty awkward for me. Just go to bed already. I don't want you bothering me while I watch TV. Good night, Adam. I guess I'll see you later? Maybe. Good night. Has it been like this for the past month? Him appearing in the middle of the night and disappearing by day? I might have been able to meet him sooner if I opened my eyes the first time I had that feeling. Shit, I'm going to be late cover class if I stay any longer. Today was exhausting. I have some more work to do and barely any time. Wanted to see if Adam would show up without me needing to sleep, but he doesn't look like he will. Hopefully I won't wake up in the middle of the night anymore now that I met him. I need to be up even earlier if I want half of this done by tomorrow night. I don't hear Adam, but I'm sure he's there. Let's wake up. Oh, he's in front. There you are. I was starting to think you weren't going to wake up. Did you miss me that much? I know I'm a charmer, but still. I'm actually tired of seeing your face. Though I admit that talking to you was nice. It's not often I get to have a proper conversation. All I'm hearing is that you miss me. There's no need to be shy about it. I think it's really sweet of you, Adam. That's not what I said at all, and you know it. It was implied. Isn't there something else we can talk about? Well, there is one thing I've been wondering. You said you were stuck here, but I've never seen you during the day. I'm still here, it's just that I'm only visible under certain circumstances. So you see me changing stuff? That's kinda creepy. But I totally get it. I am super. Don't flatter yourself. I'm spending most of the day sleeping. Not that I actually need sleep. I only do it to pass the time. Even if I was awake, I'd rather touch my own appearance than pay attention to yours. Speaking of, I made a few changes while you were asleep. What do you think? I use a few actors as a reference. I guess you look great. You look great, even better than the last time I saw you. Changes made you less uncanny and even more handsome. You're almost as attractive as me. You can't tell the difference, can you? Not at all. I was trying to be nice since you seem really proud of yourself. And I appreciate that. I really like how I looked previously, so the changes I made were subtle. I'll try to make it more obvious next time. It's just hard to get out of my comfort zone. I know what you mean. But hey, you could always use me as a reference. I'm sure you'll get better results even faster. There's no need for that. Instead, could you do me a small favor? I want you to buy me something. As long as it's not too expensive. I want a book or two, maybe 3 if you can afford it. I have a few textbooks I don't use anymore. Do you want to use those? Did you hit your head, or do you really think that's more interesting than doing nothing? Yeah, you're right. I feel like I'm going to die reading those. Are you sure you don't want them? They were a lot of money and they've been doing nothing but collecting dust. I'm not the one in college. Try giving them to someone else. Fine, I'll buy you a book. I have to get groceries tomorrow anyway. I'll stop by a bookstore on the way there. Good, I don't have any particular preference for genre or quality, so anything is fine. What about math book? Not happening. Horror? And what about horror book? My friend recommended me one a while ago that I've been meaning to check out. Horror? Horror? What makes you think I like that? I don't know, maybe the fact that you're not human. You're probably into all sorts of creepy demonic stuff. Not a demon. Didn't say you were. It was implied. You should go back to bed now. I want you up in the moment that your store opens up. I also needed to experiment a bit with my looks, and you're not allowed to see any of my failed attempts. What's so wrong with seeing behind the scenes? I'm dying to know what it looks like when you change your appearance. Does your face just melt into a new one, or is it a blink and you'll miss it kind of thing? I'm not entertaining this. My real appearance is something no one should see. Lucky for you, I'm what my kind considers to be a prodigy. You would have died the moment you laid eyes on me otherwise. That just makes me want to see you even more. Come on, please, can't you at least change yourself into a slightly less scary version of your original form? No way, I'm not risking it. The closest thing I can compare it to is a cat. A cat? That's a lot cuter than I thought it'd be. Trust me, it's worse than it sounds. It can't be as bad as something like a spider or centipede. If you said you were one of those, I don't think I'd be able to look at you again. Well, I'm not one, so you can sleep soundly tonight. I hope so. You actually appeared in my dream last night. I did? Yeah, now that the thoughts in my head, what if you appear again but as a centipede? I have got to stop expecting things from you. Nothing. Good night. Good night, Adam. I want to get out of bed. Why must I have so much to do? You should be able to reach it from there. Thankfully, I don't have any classes tomorrow. I can just sleep until my shift starts. Seems like Adam has gotten a lot more comfortable. He isn't staying silent anymore. I can hear the flipping of pages and light laughs. There's also a heavy weight on my legs. Wake up? Is he on your bed? Oh, you're a lot closer than usual. Is that so? It feels so natural that I didn't notice. You have a problem with me sitting here? I'm not bothering you, am I? No. Not at all. I was just surprised. That's good because I don't feel like moving. Although I wouldn't mind getting closer, just to annoy you, of course. You're already on top of me, there's not much closer you can get. Anyway, how's the book? Is it good? It's pretty mediocre. I wouldn't take any more recommendations from that friend of yours if I were you. But despite that, it still found a way to make me a bit emotional. One of the characters reminded me of you. Is it the love interest? Let me guess. They're tall, handsome, and super cool. This isn't romance. There's no love interest. How would I know that? I haven't read the book yet. Then I'll try not to spoil it. Basically, there's this character I don't like. He's boring and very condescending, and he keeps showing up in the main character's dreams. Right, I remember you saying something like that. I thought it was one thing the way you dreamt of me. If I keep on showing up, then it must mean I really am the man of your dreams. The last dream I had about you ended up being a nightmare. For some reason, you were a giant centipede. Same goes for me. Really? Not the centipede part. Damn it. So often I feel fear, but I always wake up in a panic. I'm not that scary, am I? No, of course not. I've known you since forever. I can never be scared of you. Then what is it? I guess I'm afraid of the future, that I won't be able to do what it is to get out of this in-between state. You've been the one constant in my life. I can't even run from you because I know that I only come back. I feel this need to be close to you, but I want to avoid you more than anything else. Yeah, I can't because every time I fall asleep, I'm bound to see you again. I'll dream of everything you did that day, learn what you learned, and forget everything you do. Since I'm seeing it secondhand, I end up forgetting even more than you do. So that's why you thought I do you? It only makes sense for you to have dreams about me if all mine are about you. I was an idiot for thinking we shared anything in common. You're a human, and the only thing I'm comparable is to an animal or a demon, which I'm not. You're an idiot, and I'm an idiot. We got that much in common. Something thin wraps around my waist. There isn't any texture or weight to it. I might have not known it was there if it wasn't for how cool it was. Tomorrow would be a big day for me. Don't make any plans that involve sleeping in a hotel or at a friend's place. I need to see you tomorrow. What's happening that's so important? Being this close to you makes me feel at ease. Almost like everything will be alright. What's happening tomorrow? If only I could have been this close to you from the very start. The pressure around my wrist increases. Your skin is so soft. Mine is rough in comparison. So you're just ignoring me now? Hope you don't mind if I make myself feel the same. Aren't you moving too fast? At least take me out to dinner first. Come on, that was funny. Ha. You can do whatever you want, just make sure it doesn't hurt. Now can I touch your hair? Texture on mine feels off. I'm worried it's starting to become uncanny again. Um, tail or horns? They have horns? Tail. Go ahead, but I want to touch your tail in return. You're already touching it. I am? Yeah, I wrapped it around your wrist. Oh, that's what it is? It feels like nothing. What exactly were you expecting? I don't know, maybe something soft like a cat tail? I only said I look like one, not that I am one. So, can I touch your hair now? Yeah. Alan leans in as close as he can and presses a finger against my head. I did what you said and used you as a reference instead of those actors. It's just so much easier to see all the angles of. Shit, I fell asleep. Sorry, Adam, I didn't mean to pass out like that. I just closed my eyes for a few seconds and bam. I guess I was just more tired than I thought. You're probably sleeping right now, aren't you? I'll see you later, Adam. And that being said, I get up to start the day. There's a heavy weight on top of me making it hard to breathe. It slowly gets heavier and heavier until my ribs feel like they're being crushed. I don't know what he thinks he's doing, but I don't like it. Pushing him off doesn't work. My hands only become numb from the cold. I can't sleep like this. Oh. There you are. You weren't ignoring me, were you? What the hell are you doing, Adam? Get off already. I wish I could, but I can't. We both know that's a lie. You've been getting closer and closer every day. I'm sure you can move back. I'm not lying. I really am stuck in one spot. But I am able to move if you allow me to. When you wake up in the middle of the night, I can take a step closer. And closer. And now I'm finally here. Tell me, Mimi, do I look human? I mean, yeah, you look pretty human to me. Of course you do. There's nothing inhuman about you other than your horns and tail. And that's so kind of you. I don't think I'll be regretting my decision anytime soon. I've spent so long deciding what to do. Even now, I still have no idea what to think of you. At some point, I liked you, wanted to learn more about you, and I hated you when I realized you were the cause of my torment. When I learned you didn't even know who I was, I wanted you dead. It's not fair that you get to live your life when you do nothing with it. Meanwhile, I haven't been able to do anything but stand and look around for the past 20 years. There's nothing to keep me company except for this voice at the back of my head. It's always telling me that the only way to end this miserable life is by taking yours. I was hoping. Don't tell me. Are you going to kill me? I was going to, but you've been so kind. I've changed my mind. Of course, that can always change. Go back to bed, Mimi. We'll talk tomorrow. How am I supposed to sleep after all this? You'll probably just kill me once I close my eyes. You'll just have to trust me. Besides, would you rather die awake when you feel everything or asleep? Asleep. Fine, but can you make yourself lighter or something? You're so heavy I can't even focus on what you're saying. I will, so just close your eyes already. Good night, I guess. Good night, Mimi. Yesterday feels like a bad dream. Perhaps since we're a cast I can get a hotel room with, but I still have to come back here if I want to move out. I think I'll just take a nap and figure it out when I wake up. Nope. I can't believe I slept the entire day. I was going to ask a friend if I could stay over. Oh, you alright, Moonlight? Not really. Are you going to kill me? I already said I didn't want to kill you anymore. Really? I thought you were just giving me a day to tell my family goodbye. And you spent that day sleeping? I didn't think I slept that long. So, what do you want to talk about? What do you want from me? All I want from you is to talk to me every night. I don't care if it's only for a minute, I just want to talk to you. I think I could do that much. Good, I'm looking forward to it. Night, Miri. I'll see you tomorrow. Night. Together forever. He wanted to kill you. Yeah, so waking up is a bad idea, so we're gonna go back to sleep. Sleep. That's all I need right now. All this rest from going to work and having to study on top of it is getting to me. Everything will be fine if I just get a bit of rest. Ugh, the sun's so bright. How I just want to stay in today. It's not like I did anything yesterday. One of my classes even got canceled. Feels like some kind of vampire is draining my energy. Oh, is that what it is? I guess I'll be missing a lot of blood if a vampire was causing my problems. I've been away from my bed for far too long. I jump in my bed and immediately pass out. Once again, I find myself awake. It takes a minute, but I ended up going back to bed. Alright, I'm feeling better than usual. Today might have been a great day if I didn't have to go to work. Maybe if I sleep early tonight, I'll be able to do something fun tomorrow. Like actually hang out with my friends for once. Ending 1, business as usual. Leave the moment you're able to. You say you can't move from that spot, right? Something like that. I'm not asking for much, but promise me that you'll leave the moment you're able to. Of course, it's nice to see we're on the same page. Grab the remote off the nightstand and throw it his way. It's uncomfortable? I wasn't going to say anything, but it's pretty uncomfortable. I'm sure I'll be able to sleep after a few minutes. Understood. I'll try to make myself less noticeable. Thanks. I'm sure that'll help. Just go to bed already. I don't want you bothering me while I watch TV. Good night, Adam. I guess I'll see you later? Maybe. Good night. I could just talk to him some other night. The TV's more than enough to keep him company for now. Good morning, Adam. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but I'm sorry for not seeing you last night. I was just so tired. Anyway, I'm absolutely starving. I'm gonna order something to eat. You want anything? Who am I kidding? Of course you're not gonna answer. I'll get you something anyway. I've been out all day after breakfast. I didn't expect it, but it looks like Adam ate the food. And the plate. Maybe he just hid it, but I don't see it anywhere. Oh well, I'm sure it'll show up eventually. I'm so tired. I'm not sure if I'll be able to talk with Adam today. Sleep? Yeah, I'm far too tired for this. I'll try to see him tomorrow. I feel so much better today. Maybe it's because I met Adam that I'm able to relax. I should get him some more food as a thank you. I'll leave it in the bag this time. I'm definitely not getting that plate back. Ending 1, business as usual, food edition. I see. Did you eat the plate? No, I did not eat the plate. Are you sure? I didn't see it anywhere. My room is pretty empty and there's not a lot of places to hide it. I didn't eat your plate. Come on, you can be honest with me. I wouldn't blame you for eating it. It was one of my more fancier plates. Is there something else we can talk about? Well, there is one thing I've been wondering. You said you were stuck here, but I never seen you during the day. I'm still there, I'm just invisible under circumstances. It'd be cool if that's possible. You look terrible? Maybe because you're a lot closer than last time, but you look even worse now. You're not as uncanny, which is good, but you're not as handsome either. Not that I blame you, it's pretty hard to look as good as me. I'm sure you'll look better as long as you keep working on it. Excuse me? At least I'm trying to improve. You're always lazing around. The only time I've seen you get out of bed is to go to work or school. And when you do go out, you throw on whatever looks clean. It's like you don't even care about what you look like. Ouch, you didn't have to hit me where it hurt. No, please. I know you enjoy living like this. Can't argue with that. There's no need to say it out loud. I'll consider letting it go if you do me a favor. I want you to buy me something. Not as expensive, a book. Guess I should recommend a romance book now. Then what about a romance book? My friend recommended me one a while ago that I've been meaning to check out. Romance? What made you think I like that? You say you like being dramatic, and romance is filled with all sorts of drama. Well, you're right about that. I'll take it. You should go back to bed now. I want you to open the moment that the store opens. Let's sleep. Weird. There's no really other way to describe this whole situation. He's just sitting on me and reading like it's normal. And he's been getting a lot closer. I should have asked him about it yesterday, but I got distracted and forgot. Are you awake? Just ignore him. He knows I need sleep. I really don't get why he keeps waking me up. I don't feel him anymore. Hey, it's pretty hard to sleep when you're on top of me like that. Did you not tonight? Right, there's circumstances or whatever you said. Guess I'll talk to you about it later. He's still there. Awaken. You're a lot more closer than usual. Yes, you are. Yeah, you're not gonna do this every night, right? I can see it getting annoying pretty fast. Too bad, I like sitting here, so I won't be moving anytime soon. I'd sit even closer if I could, just to annoy you, of course. I shouldn't have mentioned it. Anyway, how's the book? Is it good? It's pretty mediocre, I wouldn't take any more recommendations. But despite that, it still found its way to make me a bit emotional. One of the characters reminded me of you. Is it the love interest? Let me guess, they're tall, handsome, and super cool. Suppose you could say that. I don't really like the guy. It's boring, condescending, yada. Let me see if I could touch your horns. Go ahead, but I want to touch your horns in return. No way, I hate it when my horns are touched. Please, it's only fair if I get to touch something too. Fine, but just don't blame me when it ends up being a disappointment. I reach out and touch his horns. They're cold, that's all there is to it. It's not even ice cold, just cold with zero texture to be felt. You're right, this is disappointing. Told you so. Now get your hands off me, it's my turn. Adam leans in as close as he can and presses a finger against your head. Hope you don't mind, I've been using you as a reference instead of those actors. And you're easier to see. Let's answer no. There's nothing human about you other than your face. You haven't even tried getting rid of your horns and tail. You're so sweet. I don't think I'll be regretting my decision anytime soon. I spent so long deciding what to do. Even now, I still have no idea what to think of you. At some point, I liked you and wanted to learn more about you. Then I hated you when I realized you were the cause of my torment. When I learned you didn't even know who I was, I wanted you dead. It's not fair you get to live your life. Past 20 years, like, is it like some reflection of the character we're playing? Kill is a very harsh word, but yeah. I'm a kind person, so I'll make it as painless as possible. Good night, Henry. Bad end, a painless death. Alright, so that was the last ending I was able to find, so... Corner of the room could have been a sleep paralysis demon, a demon that was in denial, most likely yes, some type of mimic type creature, maybe, energy draining vampire. I'm betting my money on that one, but yeah, could have been anything. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, bye!